Hi, my name is Tasneem and I am the Operations Manager here at YKBS Learning Center of Mancosa in Mauritius, and welcome to our virtual MBA open house. Now usually when you arrive here at an open day, you would see people walking around, you would have a session with the principal who would guide you, and after that our student advisors would provide you with details on how our MBA would suit you. The idea today is to provide you with an actual experience to get the mood going.
Dear prospective students, welcome to the MBA Open House. I am Dr. Jamali, Director of YKBS. We are living unprecedented times, and just a few months ago, I would not have thought that we could be meeting virtually. We are fortunate that Mauritius has now resumed commercial activities in most of its economic sectors and has managed to control the incidence of COVID-19 pandemic successfully as compared to its prevalence in the rest of the world. So let us kickstart this intake with hopes and dreams in the midst of adversity. YKBS is now operating in Mauritius for the past 18 years, and our aim is to stretch and inspire young people, both academically and personally. While Mauritius was in confinement, we have successfully taken all our operations online. This means that we have been delivering online classes to all our students, including exams and continuity of studies. By online, I mean live classes with Mauritian lecturers providing online support via student portals through different means of voice over PowerPoint and webinars with South African tutors. While you're here discovering how YKBS fits into your future, you will be pleased to know that you will be part of a bigger education network, namely Honoris United Universities, the first Pan-African institution comprising of universities from South Africa, Nigeria, Egypt, Tunisia, and Morocco. I could go on for quite a long while, but I would rather invite you to discover YKBS through this session, how we are affordable in terms of earning an internationally recognized degree while you are in Mauritius, and how we are continuously growing, improving, and impacting the lives of Mauritians. The MBA Open House is about you discovering where you would fit at YKBS, what it has to offer you, and how you could make fruitful contribution to our community. This session will also provide you with an insight into admission criteria and include a Q&A session at the end. As you may be aware, the Republic of South Africa is still facing the adverse effect of COVID-19, but still, the Academic Director, Professor Zahir Hamid, is keen to address you on this occasion. So I would now like to invite you to sit back, relax in the comfort of your home, and continue with the rest of the session. Thank you.
Over the next 15 minutes, we would share with you a presentation that we usually give if you were actually joining us on campus for one of our open days. We can start by talking about our institution, YKBS, registered with the Higher Education Commission as a private training institute. Since 2002, going on 18 years, we are affiliated with Mancosa, leading distance learning provider in South Africa, and YKBS is the official learning center of Mancosa in Mauritius. Let us now talk about the Mancosa MBA. The program is accredited with the Council of Higher Education and South African Qualifications Authority, both in South Africa, and the Higher Education Commission in Mauritius. The Mancosa MBA is ranked in the top 10 in Africa as per Eduniversal 2019. Most of our faculty are high-caliber practitioners and bring the years of experience in the classroom. We feel that it is important to have the balance between theory and practice. You can be sure to get the cutting-edge curriculum along with the experience of the lecturers. You will join a population of about 20,000 students from around the world, spreading over undergraduates, MBA or doctoral students. It could be interesting for networking opportunities across online forums. Finally, the one thing that we hear the most from candidates about why they choose the Mancosa MBA, besides the price, the quality or the rank, is the atmosphere that they experience when they come to campus. And unfortunately, as you watch us from home, that's not something that I can convey via a video. But I can tell you that you have the notion of a collaborative atmosphere when you do come here. Now let's talk about the MBA program itself. The duration of the program can be anything from 18 to 24 months, depending on your previous qualifications. The course starts in September of this year and follows a semester basis, which culminates with a dissertation. This gives you a broad overview of the program. The classroom is typically mixed with an average students ranging from 34 to 39 years old, with 10 years of working experience from diverse sectors. There are also opportunities in the form of study trips for experiential learning, which is not mandatory as it requires traveling. It is normally a shared study trip, and a country is chosen each year where you can listen to industry and business leaders. The Mancosa MBA is highly impactful as it teaches students how to do business in developing economies and how people adapt with doing business in different situations. Now let's talk about the actual meat and potatoes. What are the actual courses that you're going to take? As you can see, you would be covering marketing management, finance, HR, strategic management, amongst others. Almost all courses that you would expect from an MBA to enable you to have the full basket to assist you to become a better leader and take strategic decisions and lead other people. You would see that most of the modules are strategic in nature, as the people in this program tend to have a higher profile, and the challenges that they face may be different to someone who is at an initial stage of their career. Remember that the MBA is a general business degree. An important component to the MBA program is the ability to which you are able to customize your experience and journey. You will have the opportunity to customize your course by selecting your electives from an assortment of elective modules. From strategic project management to environmental management, Mancosa electives enable you to fine-tune your skill set to meet your career goals. The choice is up to you. During the course of your studies, you will have access to an online portal where the course is unpacked into units, each with videos, activities, or additional articles to read. The MBA workshops are currently being held in the virtual format with unlimited support. This format caters for working professionals like yourselves, and all the webinars are recorded. Therefore, if ever you miss the live session, you can still review it at your own convenience. One-on-one support is available if any student requires an additional support. While you will have access to recorded sessions in the form of webinars, you will also be able to follow your live classes with local industry experts online. You will have the opportunity to interact both with students and the tutors. Looking at the academic portion of the program, this is where it gets interesting. The assignments are in the form of case studies to give you full perspective and simulation. While you have examinations, some modules are project-based only, which means that all marks will be given based on your project. Typically, the last leg of the MBA is writing and submitting a dissertation. We provide you with the support that would ensure your dissertation writing process is a smooth one. At YKBS, we equip you with topic and proposal writing classes as well as full-fledged dissertation writing guidelines. You will be assigned to a supervisor with whom you will work for 6 months. This will challenge you by working across different time frames, working with technology, whether it is attending a meeting over Skype or Zoom. It is a more intense environment. For our students, that experience is what really sets us apart. We also have a research coordination team in place to advise you on your dissertation process. The eligibility criteria, as you can see on the screen, is a 4-year Bachelor's Honours degree pitched at SACWA NQF Level 8 or a postgraduate diploma from an accredited institution. In addition, the student is expected to have a minimum of 2 years working experience and be at least 23 years of age. You would also need to send an updated detailed CV, a motivation letter, and a recommendation letter. You will find that we are among the most affordable private institutions in Mauritius, reason being that we form part of the SADC, hence we do not pay an international fee. Aside from affordability, Mancosa offers you a flexibility in payment terms. There are cash plans, payment in 3 installments, in 6 installments, or even one that has a monthly payment plan. Before you decide which institution you are going to, you need to understand your why. Why are you doing an MBA? The what can change, but the underlying why should remain the same throughout your study. What do I mean by that? You might want to be a consultant after you graduate. That's great, but you might get into the program and see that consulting is not for you, so that can change. But why you are doing the program, that remains constant. You need to put your thoughts to the why. This is something that our student advisors can help you determine and talk you through and give you some counseling so that you can find your why. Which brings me to the next step. How do you get in touch with us? We have several student advisors who will be more than welcome to guide you. They have the experience with talking with students just like you and to find out how the Mancosa MBA will be the right fit. It will mostly be to give you hard counsel and ask you the right questions. You can always visit us and have the opportunity to have a campus tour. If you decide to go on the road of the MBA, there will be a lot of twists and turns along the way. There will be moments where you will wait for the program to end, moments where you will wish the program will never end, moments of frustration, of happiness, and a whole range of emotions. Doing an MBA is a big decision, a big investment of time and money. It requires a lot of sacrifices, and anyone who tells you differently is not telling you the truth, and we like to be transparent. We cannot tell you what the journey will look like for you, but if you put in the hard work, dedication, commitment, we can guarantee that you will get to a day like this, which is graduation day, where you stand together with all your colleagues and people who are now dear personal friends. It is a shared experience. You have all gone through the stress of having exams and projects together, wondering how you can get something done. The bond that you have will be something that you would carry for the rest of your life. So when you are considering an MBA program, it is important to realize that it is not what you do today, but it is also about the lasting legacy that you will have after you finish the program. So on the screen, we have the contact information of our student advisors. You can reach out to them and leave your contact details via WhatsApp, and they will come back to you. Let us help you make the right decision on how the Mancosa MBA is worth the investment. Thank you so much for taking the time to attend this webinar. I know it does not replace being here in person, but I hope that this webinar has provided you with the salient information that you need. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.
Dear prospective MBA students, I am Professor Zahir Hamid, Academic Director at Mancosa. I am glad that you're considering the MBA program, and I hope that you found this session informative and rewarding. The MBA has remained the Rolls-Royce of business education for 2 reasons. The first is that there is a global recognition to the MBA brand itself, and employers the world over values this brand. And secondly, and more importantly, the MBA is about a personal transformative journey which seeks to provide you with a learning journey to equip you to be lifelong, self-reflective business practitioners. We are at the dawn of the fourth industrial revolution. The world has never experienced such fast-paced change, uncertainty, and disruption. The MBA allows you to tune your mindset to succeed in this very fluid world where opportunity awaits, but not everybody will be able to succeed. An agile mindset, willingness to take risk, creativity, digital literacy, together with a good handle of one's soft skills to lead people and organizations and to inspire ideas is required.